Colorado coach Deion Sanders isn't worried about steering his players from certain teams anymore. It appears that neither Colorado star in the NFL draft will be pulling an Eli Manning. Or, for an older reference, pulling a John Elway. Colorado head coach Deion Sanders made headlines last year when he said he would make sure his 2 first-round draft prospects, quarterback Shedeur Sanders and receiver/cornerback Travis Hunter, would go to certain franchises. He insinuated that he'd advise them to not play for certain poorly run teams, and even said about that potential situation, it's going to be an Eli Manning, and Elway before him, refused to play for the teams that drafted them first overall and forced trades. It worked out well. Elway and Manning each won 2 Super Bowls with the team that traded for them. Despite that threat and the ongoing presence of dysfunctional teams in the NFL, Sanders has softened that stance. There will be no Eli this year. Deion Sanders not worried about landing spots. Sanders, in an interview with Yahoo Sports' Charles McDonald, said that he isn't worried anymore about a team he isn't comfortable with drafting Sanders or Hunter. Sanders has 2 sons, Shedeur and Shiloh, in this draft along with Hunter. Shedeur is a top quarterback and Shiloh plays safety. Which teams was Deion Sanders trying to avoid? He wouldn't say, but he said he has had discussions with them. I've talked to all the parties of the teams that fit that description, Sanders told McDonald. I'm not going in that direction right now because I know who they are. We've had kind of like a meeting of minds that they can insure me. Some of those teams probably won't pick my sons anyway. So, you don't have to get ruffled up over something that ain't gonna happen, no way. Like, if we know you're going there, I would probably do something behind the curtains, but I don't need to. It appears that whichever team either of Sanders' sons or Hunter goes to, there won't be a complaint. Sanders explains which teams are bad landing spots. It does not seem that Deion Sanders will be pushing his weight around when it comes to what team drafts his players. The front offices are consistently bad when they make non-intelligent moves, when they find themselves in this place of picking early every year, Sanders told Yahoo Sports. And you have opportunity to provoke change and you don't when opportunities are laying right there before you. Sanders comes at it from a unique perspective. He played for 5 teams over a storied 14-year career that ended with him being inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Then he spent a long stretch in media, most notably with NFL Network. He has spent a long time around the NFL that I understand and I know behind the curtains what lies there, Sanders said. Travis Hunter and Abdul Carter have delivered a knockout to Shedeur Sanders, and it seems like the story will end badly for Deion's son. Every year, the NFL offseason has certainly been a hot topic, with the free agency and the upcoming draft. Discussions between insiders, specialists, and fans have been heated, but the decisive moment is getting closer each day. In the case of the draft, Shedeur Sanders has clearly caught attention, especially due to his high-profile career with the Colorado Buffaloes. Sanders had an incredible battle with Miami University's quarterback, Cam Ward, but it seems that Ward has won the war and will be the first pick. Several reports indicate that Cam Ward will be the first pick of the Tennessee Titans, and Shedeur has begun to lose his value. The predictions about which team will pick Deion's son are becoming hard to predict. The New York Giants and the Cleveland Browns have forgotten about Shedeur. A few days ago, the Colorado Buffaloes Pro Day took place, where Shedeur Sanders was present and showed some inconsistencies with short passes, but he had some great moments with deep throws. Based on this performance, some teams may have already made their decision, and it may be bad for Sanders. After the Titans, who will select Cam Ward, the next teams to pick will be the Cleveland Browns and the New York Giants. According to Jeremy Fowler, an ESPN analyst, these 2 teams will likely pick Abdul Carter, the spectacular defensive player from Penn State, and Travis Hunter, the versatile player and Heisman Trophy winner from the Colorado Buffaloes. If the Browns choose Abdul Carter, the Giants will choose Travis Hunter, or vice versa. Then the Jacksonville Jaguars and the New England Patriots will pick, and neither team needs a quarterback. Russell Wilson reveals offseason plans in one-word message as wife Ciara take major modeling gig. Let us tell you about the wildest plot twist in the NFL scene right now. Our boy, Russell Wilson, has been living his best life in the Big Apple. And it's giving major Empire State of Mind vibes. After catching some serious heat during the offseason, and we're talking spicier than your favorite hot sauce, Russ pulled the ultimate Uno reverse card by joining the New York Giants. And this man has been straight flexing on the gram lately. From linking up with his new squad to hitting up those Instagram-worthy spots that make NYC the goat of cities. Wilson has been showing us that sometimes a change of scenery is all you need to get your groove back. So, this Wednesday, Russell Wilson took to his Instagram story to share a screenshot of some news, saying, famed NYC eatery will pop up during 2025 tournament week with Rouse Country Club Augusta. He simply captioned it with a one-word message, Augusta, and added Frank Sinatra's timeless track, Nothing But the Best. Classic Russell move, right? But the real question is he just planning to enjoy the food there? Or is there something more going on? Or forget about tea time, it's all about the sauce during the Masters. Roes, the exclusive U-Town restaurant is making a comeback in Augusta. Gorgia ATS Meatball Paradise will set up shop at a private venue, now called Rouse Country Club at Augusta. The Roes Club is run by owners Ron S. Tracy and Frank Pellegrino Jr., along with their talented chef, Dino Gato Behayan D. The scenes, entrepreneur Kenny Ditchter and Highest Real SLXTM are stirring up the SEC. Roes has previously appeared in Augusta, attracting big names Liku Umaktirico, Scott Van Pelt, and Tiroy Aikman. We've also heard that new Giants quarterback Russell Wilson will be ROUND, and he's married to singer Ciara. Russell just confirmed his appearance on his Instagram story, and fans are buzzing about it. Other famous fans of Rouse include Eli Manning, Jared Goff, Tracy Wolfson, and Sean MC Manus. Rouse has strong ties to the Super Bowl and NFL, and making it a go-to spot for football lovers. An invitation went out saying, please join us for a daily watch party at THE 19th Olu. You might be surprised to learn that during GTHE Super Bowl, a Rouse replica popped up in New Orleans for a week. Guests included by LL Belichick, Joe Montana, Pete Davidson, Kevin Costner, and THC Hansa Mocares, among others. Just like the Super Bowl pop-up, Dieter's RELSLX is teaming up with Sean Fahey from Brooklyn's Fini Pizza for August USTA. They're rebringing a version of his pizza slices hop as a popupi, so pizza lovers will be thrilled. Russell's offseason plans were looking solid until his wife dropped a bombshell about her new modeling gig that changed the game. Ciara's bold curls, a stunning look for L'Officiel. Ciara flaunted her stunning curls in her latest L'Officiel magazine shoot. The 39-year-old singer is the latest cover star for L'Officiel. Shoka said her gorgeous HIR, styled by Cesar Ramirez, aka Cesar 4 Styles. While chatting about her family and career. On the cover, he rocked a yellow DR8 dress paired YTH a diamond choker from Harry Weinstein. Among various topics, Mrs. Wilson mainly focused on her musical inspirations and her upcoming NG album CSI, which is a city to drop on GUOY11. With TS Project I want to say thank you to my fans. I've been doing things independently and running my own label, and it has not been the easiest journey by far, she shared. She added, there are some amazing moments on the album. I've always wanted to RKW at HTIG. The WIERIDS the beat is so special. J is fa produced a song for me, and we had and collaborated since my second album. And then, to have Elato join us, it's super A-Town love, she continued. THR's a bit of a nostalgic undertone that happens throughout, while ALSO reflecting where I am now. As a mom of FR, she ALSO talked about rediscovering her identity as a musician. It is really fascinating when you realize that some people just see successes from one point of view. She explained in DTHN the why typecast you because of TED dynamics of your life. Because my husband PLIS football and DHE does very well for himself, all of a sudden I'm JUSTA a football wife? No, Ciara is not football wife, as he is the powerful woman who knows what to do and her Ciara. Every new RK UST reminds us of that, doesn't it?